Oh my God, ladies and gents. The Chase tonight. Have you watched it? Did you see it? If you never, I've got to tell you. That's what I'm here for. That's my job. I've got to fill you in on this. You won't believe what I've seen. Chase is on tonight. There's 4 of them. It's a celebrity one for Soccer Aid. I knew how it was going to end before it had started. Anyway, turns out 3 of them have got through. They've got 19 grand in the pot. Old Dermot O'Leary, is last up. I'm in kitchen sorting out the tea. As he gets up, I shouted to wife, I said, I'll tell you what'll happen. I said, he'll get through, they'll offer him a big amount, he'll take it, and he'll win it. She turned telly down. How do you know that? She said. I said, because I've seen it all before. I'm sure it was Jonathan Ross did it a couple of years ago. I said, don't worry about it. I said, he'll get through. She said, well, how do you know? I said, because the questions will be nothing like me or you will have got. Anyway, this is what happened, word for word. I wrote the questions down because I couldn't believe them. I listened to it, then I rewound it, wrote them down to tell you, the public, you need to know. Unbelievable, this. Question 1, Dermot says, Bradley. Many years ago, there was a big vegetable famine in Ireland. What was the vegetable to do with the famine? He says, I know that, no problem. I'm Irish myself. Potato, there was a potato famine. Bradley says, spot on, absolutely spot on. Right, he said, right, next one up. Right, who recently, very, very well known off the TV, has lost his job for being a very naughty boy? He didn't even have to get to A, B and C. Bradley said straight away, it's B there, it's Philip Schofield. He said, I know that, I'm on the programme. Bradley says, well, you've been lucky this far. He said, the questions do get harder for me. Don't get too comfortable in it. They will be hard, some of these. Question 3, he said, right, what was the name of the 70s glam rock band? Was it A, Slade, B, Suede, or C, Frayed? He said, that's a difficult one. He said, mind you, my secondary job is as a DJ. I DJ on a Saturday morning, you know. So I should know that. He said, now Suede, he said, they were a band, but I don't think they were glam rock. Wait, it's Slade. He said, Slade, 70s, yes, Slade. I love Slade. Bump. Went for A. Correct. Next one up, he says, right. Bradley says, who was the only football team in England managed by Arsene Wenger? And again, before even A, B and C come up, he said, as soon as it comes up, Wenger comes up, Bradley, I'm on that one. He said, I'm an Arsenal fan. He said, this is going brilliant. Anyway, Wenger was C, he pressed C, he got through. Next one up, right. He said, you're lucky here, Dermot. He said, you've got another musical one. This doesn't normally happen, 2 musical ones in the 6 questions, right? He said, Queen had an 8-minute mega hit. Everybody knew it, he said. Was it called A, Indian Rhapsody, B, Persian Rhapsody, or C, Bohemian Rhapsody? He said, it's Bohemian. He said, that's an easy question. He said, I didn't expect that on here. He said, I hope people at home don't think we're getting easy ones just because it's Soccer Aid. No, he said, no, we don't do that, said Bradley. No, but wait a minute. Yes, it is C. You've won. And last question, he said, right, what is the name of the current female presenter who co-presents every Friday morning on This Morning? He said, it's Alison Hammond. He said, I know that one. I'm on the show with her. Now, I might be making some of them up. They might not have been quite that easy. But they wasn't far off, viewers. It was an absolute joke. He absolutely walked it. And then they play him for the 169,000. Do you think they won it? Or do you think they never? Do you think the governess did a usual, normal, on the ball stuff? Or do you think she missed a couple and got a couple wrong that you'd expect her to get right? I don't want to spoil it for you because you might want to revisit it and watch it. But I'm not going to tell you, but I wasn't surprised. Let's just say that. But honestly, the questions, they might not have been that easy, but they're the easiest I've ever seen. Unbelievable. I know someone in my family. This, by the way, is 1,000,000% true. You won't believe this. There's not one viewer who'll believe this. This is a true story, as true as I'm sat here, and I am sat here. This is true. I've got one family member, I will not tell you who it was, 12 years ago, said to me, the most stupid thing that anyone has ever said to me in their lives, and I mean anyone bar none. It was a question, but it was a serious question. This person said to me, is a duck or a fish? I said, what? Well, is a duck a fish? Is a duck a fish? What do you mean is a duck a fish? Well, I know it doesn't look like a fish, but it's always sticking its head under water and then it goes swimming underwater and comes back up like a fish would do. It's always underwater. Is it a fish? I said, are you stupid? A duck's a duck. It's not a fish. This person said to me, I think it's a fish. I said, how stupid are you? I said, it's not a fish. Now, I don't want to tell you who it is. It's a family member. I won't say if it's a close family member. I won't say who it is. But I swear on everything I believe in, that is a true story. But I won't embarrass the person by saying who it was. I don't know if I've told you in the past, I've got 3 kiddies, 2 girls and 1 boy. It wasn't my oldest girl who said it, and it wasn't the boy. But as I say, I don't want to tell you who said it because it might embarrass them. But I couldn't believe it, viewers. I couldn't believe it. It worried me. It worried me greatly. Then the day after, this person come back to me and said, Diane thinks it as well. I've been talking to Diane. She knows what I mean. She says they're always underwater. I think she'd have got through. I think she'd have won £150,000 tonight. Well, if it wasn't he or she, I'm not going to tell you who it was, like I said. But they would have won 150 grand tonight. They were that easy, viewers. They really were that easy. And with that, I will leave you. But the last bit, I swear to God, is a true story. I hope this person never watches this, because if this person does, they'll be very, very disappointed that I've let that cat out of the bag. Or should I say that duck out of the water.